I think it's been 3 or 4 days ago. Ghana, you experienced in Shuyiri air course Accra. I've seen videos of people still, recounting their losses. What you say? A lot of people, the devastation at see, I don't think say, you can say ye quantify na enyasem ketwa nkrofo shire nyama Charlie nkrofo shire nyama years of hard work, but very typical. NPP4, they are trying to score political points with this, and so NPP say one of NPP executives, right? And the NPP, you say NPP Greater Accra Regional Women's Organizer, your friend Marie Timite Mambodini Amofanchame. Now this is a news card coming from, I think, stand to be corrected, but I think EIB network into GH1, right? Now news card now someone what can I say or say major flooding incidents have occurred under NDC governments, so it is unfair to suggest that NPP failed to prevent flooding. Very typical. In the NPP 4% the flooding in Nano, a share NDC so. What you say? Etre say probably no omomumreso flooding in Sida ewa Ghana. Intino say ye ka say politicians say failure yen ka say NDC for ne failure omodi omum failure. NPP for you people, you have interesting personalities, so but don't worry, we are going to go into time and then we will expose Salady. Mama Watia say one thing about Ghanaians, and they say I've said this before. Ye ma broni bi eba be ye steady ewa Ghana ha. Na ye catch and say on me head ye ntia, and this is real. Mo anwe video no. Ye catch broni ne say on me head ye ntia Ghana. I say amaye twa ye ho ahia ni na ya no mo kuntokwa. Nanso Ghana pe omo nkuntokwa de ntia broni ne bae no say die ntia Ghana ye nkuntokwa ne say we live in the moment. We live in the moment. Intina ya na boni bi to yen ya ye forget it. Na nipa bia say boni to now the che now forget it no de bia no you are peaceful de bia wo seek peace inti eya na Ghana ye refi nyama basically no ye refi nyama inti ende be kai o ende your first time we have me subscribing click the notification bell on so oya ne sa latest news be about on sabeka. This video is kindly sponsored by Unity's Ventures. Unity's Ventures ya so ye bia autumn perfume eni nku a me to me recommend ya ma e nku bia your friend no anti-aging cream. O friend no naka so pe anti-aging cream na ne dini ne honam se when yin said den o stress and crew na ebema wo skin ay smooth as akola ya won fresh no 059-800-3891 friend no baby a wo Ghana bi obe deliver ma na yemra ye NPP sister yi eso inti before that no yentie President Akufo-Addo nsem bia wo kan yemra na wo ye president oko Canada on Ghana for ekoko kasa wo Canada na yentie President Akufo some mo catch yen say NDC time pe na flat si momon time nsi enti no enye NPP na efeli na NDC na efeli yentie Akufo-Addo asem wo kan
We want this, we want that. But the attitudinal change that would enable us to be able to make to bring value to these demands, that is always left out up till today. Whilst as the John River is being dredged, there are still people at home who, when the rains come, think that the easiest way to deal with dirt in their houses is to throw it out into the gutters. And those things have to come to a stop. We all have to speak to each other in Ghana to bring those things to a stop. Because if we don't, no matter the investment that we made, at the end of the day, we'll be back to square one. And I'm not prepared to spend your money in that way again.
So this was President Akufo-Addo oko Canada. Around that time, no, na insuato ema Ghana flooded. And Akufo-Addo call Ghana no ne oko Canada no ne Ghana for oko kasae. And some more kind of say Ghana for mu binum yesuban because insuato no afiansa Ghana ni no or the rubbish no ebegu kwan mu. Enti yemu binu yesuban enye. Na obeye de obeye bia odi sika beye de obeye bia na se suban no ewo hɔ nko ana Ghana for yegusu yes ade ne nko ade a enya de a flood no ebeja yende ochina ka ho. That time Ghanaians were experiencing flood. And then the mo betray and say more time the more experiencing flood the NDC pe. And no hunti NDC na feel yanyemo. And the mu Ghana. Don't worry. Let us look at some news articles during Momo time NPP. You know, yam penema mo medada yin. Yam penema mo medada Ghana for. So this is a news article, and you can see the date clearly. Mamenya ne kesi na munhu date no. Na anko yese me twantro. So this is the news article, and the date is 4th June 2019. Unse Ghana for and I make an ayana yere fi ade. But so hwe month a ayana Ghana flat KC pan June. We 4th June 2019. Or say Ghana flats in Accra and Western region. 4th June 2019. It was under the NPP. NPP for and the more countries and more time the more expensive flood no. 4th June 2019. Reports and they say na Ghana a flooded, Accra and the Western region a flooded. The same June and then there you experience a flood no, right? Let us look at another news article. Minya ne kese. We 2018. She date no 20th June. Now I'm saying a flood this year, say 29th June. We 20th June. The same June month 2018. Into 2018 June a flood year. 2019 June in so a flood year. Into 20th June 2018. Or say Ghana devastating floods hits Accra again. This was in 2018. 2018 sebe na NDC ne wa be mu ana. It goes on. Devastating floods have hit areas around Accra, the capital city of Ghana, after heavy rainfall from 18th June 2018. The Minister of Interior, Mr. Ambrose Derry, told of some flood areas in the Accra metropolis, including Odona, Dome, Kisiman, Kwabenya, Madina, and communities in Tema. He called on management of NADMO to carry out a needs assessment of the flood situation. That time, NPP, or Minister of Interior, Ambrose Derry, or Kotor, Ekatre NADMO say, for. Is that not exactly the same thing happening? This was in 2018, 8 years ago. And the NPP for more Katre and said, more time and flooded. Sir, share another one. This was in 2023. When the President Kufuor Bufu yana wako Canada, eko cancer and some more katromono. And look at the month, 25th June. The same June, no. It's 3 stories a media mao. 2018 June a flood year. 2019 June a flood year. 25th June 2023. I said then Ghana deadly floods strike in southern regions. I say at least 8 people have died as a result of flooding in several regions of Ghana. 8 people in several regions of Ghana over the last few days. Flooding affected parts of Greater Accra, Western and Ashanti. Deadly floods. Even during NPP time, March cry flood year 2023. Or say Ghana, Accra floods caused damage and fatalities. Or say a heavy downpour lasting several hours caused flooding in parts of Accra, the capital of Ghana, on 7th March 2023. So today you are telling us NPP 4 because Munim say Ghana 4 Eyana yere fi nyama intino and the mo be catching say the major flooding incidents are AC ewo Ghana has say no under NDC government. So it is unfair to say that the NPP FLN nti NDC mum na FLN nti yenkasa and then the mo catching no. But you see, me, I don't even want to do any comparison. I didn't even want to do any comparison because at the end of the day, I mean, what's the essence of comparing? You know, if you are comparing, you should be comparing something good. Say, why do you compare? So, time no, me, I don't even want to do that. You know, I don't want to do any comparison. NPP communicators, he said, say how. Because Bonia Bagana for year dreams idea with your band is saying, or no, dream politics will be to me in your film. And it is sad. Me more beyond that, I'll say NPP time and flood here. But then the question is that, Enko see that being in Ghana every day, every year, be a yenim say June a flood every single year. At least for the past 10 years, June be a yenim say a flood. And Enko see that being, and you better now that should be the question. Enko see that being, you know, Enko see that being. Ghana ni be a wutie me no. Book we a asset back one, I was say will keep it, it will fear. To book we ma ho, toma oba, toma obi biara osombo e wa brabo mu, wa danfo, obi a opese odi wa brabo mu bia no, to sa book we, your friend the Ghanaian investor. Na sa book we be trail different forms of investment a obetumi aye e wa Ghana ha, licensed investments. The first one e ya de bia your friend emergency fund. Book we bet show send you set up emergency fund. Abrabo aye boy bibia betumi ato. If you have an emergency fund, ebeba na aba be save you. Oka betumi asay wo kwan so. Obetumi ayare, oba betumi ayare, ni na emergency fund no ebe take control of all those situations. Book no besan so atrew ade bia ye fe na endowment fund. A obetumi dia protect wo ho any your future. Na sa endowment fund no nyame mpengu Ukokonya accident, na untumi nye ejuma bioma, it will take care of you for the rest of your life. Book no besan so atrel, send ya obe set up a personal pension fund. Nkrofo bebre eye ejuma wie, ekọ retirement, omukọ retirement we are no mo ho aba betwe omo. O set up a personal pension fund. That will not be your case. Most importantly, book we betray how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange investment, basically, it means you are buying ownership of Ghanaian companies. Now, Ghana Stock Exchange, it is one of the best performing markets in the whole world. A lot of people are making money from the Ghana Stock Exchange, but they don't know how to invest in it. Bukui, a better idea. Your investment be why a friend of mutual fund. Bukui better how to invest in a mutual fund. Now, mutual fund, you don't need to be rich to invest in a mutual fund. I remember an example. Yan fan say wa woba fresh. Now wa per license mutual fund e wo Ghana ha say opese odi usikashim. Say o to me invest 500 cedis every single month. E wo a Ghanaian mutual fund mo. By the time I wo ba ne be di 19 years no. Na wa dane millionaire. Yan fan say o wo fa CB we di 10. Opese da chi bi odi ye. Every month for 500 cedis e she mutual fund mu e ma no. By the time I wo ba no and our fast no obedi 29 years no na oye millionaire. Wankasa wutie me we di 40. Nanso wo hwa onye investment bia eno ane say obeye mutual fund every month for 500 cedis a shame. By the time obedi 59 years no na wenya 1 million Ghana cedis. Into mutual fund no, that is how it works. Small money every single month. By the time embre ebeba no nesika no ayekese. Book we better sanya manina. So open book no ni PDF and I say ni tree video free. And I say WhatsApp number na ewo book ni so sisia. Now say we Ghana ni na wa brochure. Now pay hard copy of the book a very simple call Amazon. Now search for the Ghanaian investor. Place the order. Baby will be able to ship it. Eddie Abreu. Medasi.